Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to explore Godaddy's web builder and see what is new and different in their builder in 2025. Have they integrated any AI and what kind of capabilities they have on their builder? If you're curious about a Webflow template that is fitting fitness studios, coaches and gyms, make sure to stay until the end and watch the video so you can see my template, which is Fit Warrior and now available for purchase. Links will be in the description below. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is the landing page for checking out the website builder and start for free. After I click here, I was redirected to this onboarding page where I can choose what kind of website I can create, and we have the options of sell with an online store, book appointments online, and something else. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to choose book appointments online and make it for a yoga studio, for example. What kind of appointments do you book? Cosmetics and beauty, supply, hair salon, spa, life coach. Okay, these are the only suggested categories, so I guess we're gonna choose. None of these really fit what we want, but let's say spa. Now, after I press search, there are categories that are associated with spa, and those are beauty and spa, medical spa, day spa, hot tubs, and other. So let's choose just beauty and spa for now, for more precise input. Now, what should we call your website? Fresh air. Let's say that will be the name. How should people who visit your site contact you? My business has physical address. We will say clear all and just skip for now. Now I just have noticed that next to the logo of Godaddy there is Airo, I'm assuming AI logo, and it says tell us a little about your business. We would like to take the information and use AI to create a description for your site, and then you can make any edits you would like. It's a way to fast track your website. Okay, that is definitely something we can try to use in our advantage. We can also choose to skip this step, but what I like here is that we have a clear restriction of 500 characters, an example of how we can describe our business. For example, I'm a professional dog walker in San Francisco. I help people who work full-time by letting their dogs get fresh air and exercise during the day. I'm responsible, attentive, and make sure the dogs are safe and happy while in my care. That's amazing, because I also saw a video today about a dog walker who is taking actually dogs on excursions, not on walks, but on actual day excursions in the nature without a leash. So this is a really interesting way to describe a business. So this will be the description for the spa center with little details about its products. Now we are going to wait for the AI to create the website. Okay, as soon as the generation of the website is done, we are hit with the plans. We're going to choose continue for free for now. The next window is to choose what we want to include in the website and precisely which kind of sections we want to include. I really appreciate also that we have the sections here and the way they look like. We can also include introduction. And from what I'm seeing, after we have chosen the sections, we have here a couple of UX tips with a really cute animation where it says welcome to Fresh Air, which is the name of our website, and we have a tour that is also estimated to last 30 seconds. Since I haven't been using Godaddy for a couple of years now, I think we should take the tour and see what is new. So we have a color and design section on the right side where it's under theme, which I remember it was there before as well. And we have here a color palette that is matching my imagery and logo, which is interesting because I haven't uploaded those. I assume the AI generated all that. You can customize by picking the color you're entering, the hex code, your fonts, buttons, and theme also can be adjusted. Okay. We are redirected next to the sections and where we can actually include the rest of the sections for your website. We have very popular section choice. We can also personalize our content suggestions and include different information in our section. Then we have the pages or the structure of the website, and as you can see, everything is orientated and included on the right side of the website, where is like the dashboard of it all. You can customize site's navigation here by reordering, nesting, and adding new pages. Okay, and then finally we can publish our website from right this button. Just so you know, you can click next steps anytime, and suggestions will help you build and launch your site quickly. Okay, so we have some suggestions here that can be useful at some point for building our website, and I'm curious to see what kind of suggestions they will give us. Make sure your contact info is up to date, that's great, and we can skip or start the task. This is perfect for people who don't know where to start from and have difficulty with organization of their website, or don't have like design background, don't have a checklist. I think this is perfect for those people. Review or about section, and add your logo, upload media, link your Facebook page to reach more customers, that's great tip. Improve your site, okay. Attach a custom domain to drive traffic to your site, enable bookings for online appointments, add links to your social media accounts, set up SEO, receive traffic to your site, that's a great tip. Grow your audience, and this is probably email contact to promote your site that is live. Explore new tools, basically choose the right premium plan for your business goals. Finally, okay, that's like the one of the final steps. Create an on-to-go Godaddy Studio app. This is probably an extension to your website that you can actually create a app thanks to Godaddy. That would be interesting thing to see. Sell products with an online store. Okay, great. What I see on the first glance is that the structure of the website is quite weird, and what I mean by that is quite unconventional by having, I assume, the menu here on the left with a shopping cart, and supposedly this is the logo. I also don't really appreciate the typical spa image of a face with cucumbers on it and the low contrast without any clear distinction between the text and the background. Other than that, menu is definitely stick to the left, and the only other section we have here is about Fresh Air Spa and the mission or the introduction that we actually included. Book a service is kind of like a ghost button, but actually doesn't work as a button, it's just a text, which is quite weird. New services are coming soon. This is supposed to be some kind of notification, but it's not a very common way to introduce an information. I would rather put here some kind of rotating carousel, maybe marquee with text that says new services are coming soon, or maybe a little bit of animation saying that and just that. Array reviews are coming soon. I wish AI generated a couple of boxes with some kind of reviews, even with lorem ipsum, even with placeholder text at least. And then contact us section, better yet, see us in person. Okay, the working hours. Oh, okay, this is actual drop down menu with this little arrow, which is not very prominent, but still right here. This is the first contact CTA or call to action button that we encounter on this website, which is very interesting. I think we have enough space where we can actually see all of the working hours. I think it's way too minimal for this website because there's mostly nothing here, and it's just one page, right? I don't see any other pages being generated. And join our mailing list. This is not a bad section. I actually like the background and the way it is created with email and then sign up. Okay, and then the tiny little footer that is giving us some kind of information about the copyright and who is powered by. Look professional with custom domain name to match your business. Yes, that's their other business as well. They provide custom domain names to business owners. What I wanted to preview once again is the mobile version of the website. It's a little bit tight, and there's nothing in the menu, which may seem like a mistake or an error. I wish they generated a couple of pages at least. Everything looks a bit cramped here. Maybe the zooming out of the picture of the background or recentering it and making half of the face visible would be more interesting, but AI probably couldn't do that. Book an appointment now here is prominent. Remember when I said that this is the first call to action that we see? That's because here is a clear contrast, and here I didn't even notice it. So that's one way to think about call to actions. It doesn't look bad, but just the hierarchy of the elements is all over the place and it's a little bit chaotic. I don't know where to look and what to read first. I think this image looks good, but here maybe I would consider different font style, for example darker color, or a little bit more blur behind so I can easily read the text, because I don't think right now is very accessible. And yeah, overall this website, it's not very impressive or giving us a lot to work with. Now I see here that in edited version, since we clicked on multiple things, we have here different sections. The reviews are here and we can connect them to Facebook, but I wonder if we can just have them statically. Also we have here a map with the opening hours. I don't know why we couldn't see that in the preview. Also this, we didn't see it in the preview. I assume it needs to be connected in order to work. All in all, I'm not very impressed by this AI, because there are so many other tools that give us way much more advantage when we start with the prompts being Wix Studio, Lovable, Replit, Framer, even Webflow AI, Team Builder. So it's really there are much more better tools out there that use AI in a more powerful way. So I think this Godaddy, what was the name, Air something, it does not compete quite well with the other builders. Here we can set up a store, appointments, promotion, chat and pop-up. Okay, that's cute. We can enable the pop-up and edit it from right here. Okay, it's very, user oriented with what you see is what you get kind of style, no code, which I like. The pop-up can be delayed with seconds. Let's say that could be 60 seconds for now. There's not much to edit and do around the website. Everything is quite rigid and the options are not that extensive. We have here edit button styles, which means that we can probably change the shape of all the buttons. I guess yes. We can use theme color. Okay, it can be blue. All right, and the theme, I guess, is from here, and it's this. Okay, recently used colors. All right, try a new look. We can pick a different look. I appreciate the visualization of everything, that I can see what I can pick before I pick it. All right, let me see what could work. Seems that these have a better background blur, and I like that. I think this one works best. I wonder if we can choose and pick for every single section. Maybe yes. Let's see. Layout. That's the color. How does the actual structure of the section? Alright, I like it more like this. The appointments here, how can we change the structure? We could make it like this. Add a service like manually. Okay. Add. Okay, preview. Why they're not visible? Maybe we should save it first. Okay. Yes, okay. So every single service needs to be saved before it is appearing visually on the website. Okay, can we manage appointments? Can we create a new one? Oh, this is for adding section, but I want this same element to be created, like a different card. Services, add from here. Okay, deep tissue massage, facial, 1 hour, the amount will be 120. Okay, we have different options here. The description, okay, I like that. Okay, so these are some minimal things that we can do. We can also update different dependencies here related to the appointments. I like that. Let's see what does it look like here for the reviews. I wonder how can I add elements within the actual section. Let's see, connect to external source, review, business. I want to add an element here. Not really giving me explicit directions on how to add just an element. For example, I want to create a box within the section. How can I do that? Can I do that? This is the difficulty here that I struggle with. This is for adding a page, appointments and whatnot, but I don't see an actual place where I can add elements. So this is one of the restrictions and confusion that I'm stumbling upon when I'm reviewing this builder. This one is good. I just wish this is actually visible on the preview. Right now it's not. Okay, so let's preview. Yeah, the map is not visible. Why? We need an address. Okay, now that I have inputted San Francisco, would it be visible? Oh, okay. So everything needs to be set up in order to be visible. I got it. Also, I want this to be toggled off so I can see every single day. How can this be expanded? Can I change the way this behaves? Yeah, that's something I would like to have the control over and not to be restricted by Godaddy and have only this way of the layout. Let's see if we can change the picture with something else. Change the image. Oh, they have the studio as well, so you can change the different images. Okay, that's interesting. I can insert this one. Can I also move it to the left or to the right and having like a different focal point? For example, Wix Studio gives this option, but I think here we're just jumping into the actual edit of the picture. Yeah, okay, we don't have that option here, but we have the overlay to be stronger, darker. Okay, nice. I like that. Make it black and white. Okay, that's an interesting option. More options. Okay, now we have the focal point. Can I make it more to the left? If it was more wide, I think it would work. Maybe I can just zoom out a bit and then maybe move it more to the bottom like this, and overlay I can increase until 45 so I can still read the text but see the model in the background. Okay, that's interesting. We have a parallax scrolling here. I wonder how that will look like on this builder. Add an image description for better SEO. I like that. And one thing I don't like is that every time I have to press done so my changes to be saved, and in Wix Studio and Webflow that is automatically done. So a little outdated way to go about changes, but hey, we are here. And that parallax doesn't seem like parallax really, so I guess now it's loaded. Let me see it again. I will change from mobile. I don't really see a parallax effect doing anything in this specific section, but the option was suggested, so that's why I tried it. Experience soothing head massage and rejuvenating facials. Realize your beauty at our spa. Book your appointment. The copy is not that bad for just a start and something to work with. I like how they actually take in consideration the prompt that we provided the AI. Okay, great. Now it will change to Zagreb, Croatia. That's amazing. Okay. Overall, I can say that this builder is perfect for anybody who wants something quick, doesn't need additional help from a designer. It's going to be just like a website for informative purposes, maybe proving a concept or a startup. But for anything more serious, I will not recommend GoDaddy, because it seems like it is built as a nice to have service, but it's not really providing that much needed flexibility. So it is a beginner level for having only 2 breakpoints as well, and adjusting basic layout. And one of my old clients also had it as an informational website on Godaddy, and I can see that they haven't improved that much. They just implemented AI for the text and copy changes, and that's all. And they did a good job, but they're not competing with the current market at all. So yeah, for someone just exploring web design and being curious about how a website could look, it's great, but for serious business owners, I will not recommend. And thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in my Webflow template, make sure to preview the link in the description below and in the comments. And as well, if you're interested in Wix Studio Foundations course, make sure to comment below the word interested. Thank you so much for watching and for the support. I'm very excited to reach 500 subscribers, and soon, hopefully until the end of the year, also 1000. Thank you so much for the support once again, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.